Izzy Martinez, we just wrapped up the first ever U15 Nationals. What did you think about the event?
Whoa, it's impressive. These young guys can wrestle. Not only that, they're just fierce competitors. So the event was awesome. It was just a little small this year as far as what I think is going to happen in the future. It was the first event that they've had for this 15 and under. So, you know, the names are out, the big clubs were out, but I think fantastic tournament overall. I can't wait till next year.
So why do you think it was important that UWW created a new age group, you know, for these guys, you know, U15s?
Well, I just think opportunities and experience. I think that it's well known that the more you get that international experience, that international feel, the better you're going to do. And I think that the more aware you're going to be in positions, especially for these young guys. I think experience is everything, and I think that wrestling's growing. And I think that it's exciting when UWW recognizes that and then starts adding age groups, because these young boys truly do have visions and dreams of being world Olympic champions, and this is the first step to becoming a world champion.
All right, so Ethan Styles doubles up. I don't think he had a point scored on him in Greco. You know, really good tournament. Can you talk a little bit about him?
Ethan's amazing. You know, not to get off track here, his brother Jake Styles is a two-time high school state champ, third in the country, going to Oklahoma. So he gets it every day. He gets beat up on every day. He's been in our program now. I believe they've been in our program 6-7 years. They're just great kids. They're from a great family, great parents. But Ethan's just a phenomenal competitor. He works really hard, and he's very focused. He's got a unique feel. And I think that, you know, he surprised a lot of guys this weekend. He wrestled really well. The competition was fierce, but this was a goal for Ethan. We talked about this when we were building our summer schedule. Then all of a sudden we saw this online. And we're like, whoa, all right, who's in this age bracket? And Ethan was the first one to go, I'm in the age bracket and I'm going to go win. And he did it, so we're extremely proud of him. To be a double champ is very tough, and not only is it very tough, but especially at that weight class that he was at. There's a lot of whippersnappers down there at 114 pounds. That's kind of where the base weight is for these young guys, and it was awesome. Ethan's great. He's a leader of our team. One of the things we didn't do is we didn't let any of our guys go up a weight class. We wanted them to kind of experience this and experience the grind and experience exactly what it was. So we're extremely proud of Ethan for leading our team and leading our guys to understand that, hey, we're going to make scratch weight 3 days in a row. We're not going to cry. We're not going to complain. And we're going to get the job done. And even when some of our guys didn't get the results that they wanted in Greco, we still, led by Ethan, you know, keeping these guys in line and talking to these guys, you know, we still got to get them all down to weight. So all our boys made weight 3 days in a row, scratch, and we're proud of them. And all that's, our team's led by Ethan. Our youth team is led by Ethan. Our high school team is led by Jake, his older brother. So, yeah, we're Team Styles over at Izzy Style.
All right, and last question, not a question really, a kind of question. What would you have to say to a coach that didn't really want to approach the international styles and want to wrestle folk style all year round?
Man, I would say don't ever hold your boys back from an awesome experience. I think this tournament was an amazing experience, but not only that, the ability for the guys that can win and get on these world teams, get on these Pan American games. You know, so the experience is one thing that I think that the young coaches and the coaches that didn't have guys here is something that they can't look past that part. It is so good for development for the boys. It's so good for these guys to see this type of competition, to see what's ahead of them, and you know, I think the last thing I would tell them is they need to learn how to wrestle freestyle and Greco. The best wrestlers in the world, the best the NCAA champions, they're all at Fargo. They're all doing all the USA wrestling events all summer long, and yeah, it's part of our growth here. And if we support what UWW and USA Wrestling are doing, then we're supporting the right cause, and we're building this thing for the future generations to come.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.